Hello friends, today I want to talk about some secrets of Strixhaven cards that have actually made it into decks that we're playing. So I'm not talking about, super rare mythic chase cards that none of us have cracked and that we want. I'm not talking about cards that are just generically good and will go in every single deck. I'm talking about cards that are good enough for specific decks and we're actually playing. So I recently built an Aurelia the War Leader deck for my wife, and in case you don't know, she is a Boros angel that gives you extra combats, and the theme of the deck is basically just badass women. That's kind of the thing that my wife likes, and nice art. That's what she likes to play. It's not high powered or anything. It's bracket 2, very much flavor and theme based, around badass women and nice art. So let's talk about some of the cards that have made it into that deck. The first two I'll talk about together. One of them is Pursue the Past, and the other is Seize the Spoils, which is a reprint. So I like cards like these because when I'm not playing green, when I'm playing Grixis colors plus or minus white, I like to have unconditional card draw, very cheap unconditional card draw for the early game, just to make sure you hit your land drops. I can make a whole video about about that. I think mana rocks are not great in Grixis colors, and white actually has catch-up ramp, but this deck doesn't focus that much on catch-up ramp. I want it to be very much about drawing cards and hitting your land drops, making sure you hit your land drops so you can cast your threats, right? Now, cards like Seize the Spoils and Pursue the Past, they're very red. They're not card advantage, but they do have a little bit of upside. Like, so for Pursue the Past, you can potentially recast it from the graveyard, so you have a second crack at it, and it's kind of like Faithless Looting, right? The second time you crack it, you actually get a little bit of card advantage. And then Seize the Spoils, of course, gives you a little bit of treasure, so ramps you a little bit into your threats. The next card I want to talk about is Joined Researchers. I really like this card because, for those who don't know, it comes with a Secret Rendezvous stapled to that creature. I put Secret Rendezvous into this deck, and so just having Joined Researchers gives me another copy of it. And the reason why I like this is because in white, again, you don't have a lot of unconditional card draw, and so I think Secret Rendezvous is very good. Now, you do give your opponents, or you give one opponent 3 cards, which is seen as a downside, but we are playing casual commander here. This is a bracket 2 deck, and so I don't think that is that bad, because you can use that to make deals, right? And you can also give the cards to the player who's behind, so that you're not just giving away the game, right? So I actually think that it's a perfectly fine card, a Secret Rendezvous, and having another copy of it in Joined Researchers is great, and it's potentially repeatable. So yeah. The next card I want to talk about is Lorehold the Historian. So it's a 5-mana, 5/5 flying hasty dragon that allows you to rummage on each of your opponent's turns. So we got the special art treatment, the full art treatment, I guess, and so it's pretty art, and it's not a badass woman, but it's still got nice art, and it fits the theme of just being a good big flying beater that you can take advantage of on your extra combats. And I like the ability to rummage 3 times a turn cycle. Just really help you dig towards your other threats, dig towards your land drops, dig towards your interaction. fantastic, I think. Again, not really card advantage, but just helping you dig for the cards that you need right now, you know? I love that effect. The fact that it gives instants and sorceries miracle, I don't think that has any utility in in this Aurelia deck, but just a great beater that helps you draw cards. And finally, the last card I want to talk about is Deflecting Palm. We got the Japanese version of this Mystical Archives card, and of course it's got very nice art. It's in Boros colors, and so it fits nicely in this deck. Not an especially busted card in my opinion, but has resulted in some of the most memorable moments in Commander that I've been involved in, and so I've included this in my deck. Hopefully my wife can pull it off sometime and create her own memorable moments. So that's it. These are the cards from Secrets of Strixhaven that have made it into my most recent deck. My wife actually played this deck last week, and I think she had a great time with it. So that's it. See you in the next one.